What's going on, everybody? It's Devontae back with a new video. I got rid of all of my Meta apps, including TikTok. The recent news about it needing to be banned, but being taken down before the ban and then being reinstated, but it's going to be sold soon, or has to be sold soon. I do have personal opinions about it. Both Meta and TikTok. That might be its own video. Recently got rid of all of them, and it actually so far has been a net positive for my attention span, my work that I need to do outside. I've been reading more, and the only social medias I really have is Reddit for researching things and YouTube, obviously, because I create videos. Now, for starters, I've noticed, like I said, my attention span over the past couple days obviously has gotten better. Constant hits of dopamine to content that you can endlessly scroll to, ideas that you have that pop into your brain that you can always research. You're always in this research consumer phase. And honestly, it's easy to let the time slip away. You know that little thing on your phone that shows you, if you have an iPhone, how many hours per day, like the summary, the average at the end of the week that you spent on your phone. It had gone up for me, and I won't even say the number because it's ridiculous. It had gone up so much, and mind you, I still have schoolwork to do. I still have books that I want to read, and that cuts into a lot of that time. So attention span has really taken a hit since using all of these different apps, from Facebook, Threads, Instagram, and TikTok. And TikTok is the worst, perpetrator of all. Not in the sense that it's ill-intended. You start lacking self-control. I've noticed that my focus has been depleted. So I have tasks that require me to focus for about an hour or 2 hours at a time. And it's becoming increasingly hard to do those things. So studying has become harder. I've had to break it down to a Pomodoro method of 25 minutes initially, and then I take a break, to now 15 minutes. And I do like 4 15-minute sprints of either studying or doing work or reading. And that's just not like how I used to be. I attribute a lot of that to my, overconsumption of media and quick, fast media. It's almost like fast food. If you can get it quick and it's convenient, why the fuck would you cook? But you don't know that there's drawbacks to that. So attention span has seriously taken a hit for me, and I'm sure this is not just the case for me. I'm in the Gen Z subreddit, and I read a lot, and a lot of people are facing these same challenges right now. There's zero connection with the mutuals that you have. So think about it. Like, I know Facebook is a lot of people that I actually knew personally or mutuals of those people. Instagram even, but like a lot of the newer people I've added over the years, because I've had the same Instagram since I was like 15, are people I don't even fucking know. Like, I don't talk to them. And it seems like even the people that I used to talk to because of proximity, they may have been at a job that I used to work at, or they may have been at a school I used to go to. Even those people, we don't even keep in touch anymore. So it's like having contacts in your phone that you don't use. So I guess it's access to attention. It's easy attention, but it's not authentic. It's not actual connection. You don't talk to these people. It's about as dead spaced and self-serving as LinkedIn is. The question you have to ask yourself is, like, who really cares of these followers or friends that I have? Like, when I post a picture or a video or a status, like, I get some likes and some reactions. I guess some people in that mix may care. Maybe I was using it wrong and everybody else was using it right, but I started asking myself the question. I'm like, of these people, who gives a fuck about me? When I post something good, or if I'm audacious enough to post something bad that I'm going through, people are just watching. And people are just watching each other, but they're not even really interacting. So I had to, start to wonder, like, how much of this is actually important? How much of these people are actually building a connection with me or vice versa? And it's not that many, so why use it? Why continue to add? Why hoard all these things and these people and all this attention that you're not going to use? If you're monetizing it, I can see the value add, but like people who are just doing it to do it, you have to eventually ask the question, is like, what purpose is this serving? That might be a skill issue, but like I said, unless you have a business proposition or a product of some sort, I don't really see why you would make TikToks. Like, yeah, you can have all these think pieces, but it's just verbal Reddit. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a place where you can say an opinion and argue. Like, the lightheartedness gets taken out of it real quick. And I did enjoy the funny stuff, but like Facebook, that's just where old people go to talk about politics. Messenger is, eh. Instagram is, you could say it's dead now. Threads is their attempt, I guess, at like a Twitter forum type deal, or X almost, like a sort of a copy. Not too fond of it. It's just Instagram with steps, and TikTok. Obviously, it's just overconsumption personified. So yeah, brings me to the notion that it's real easy to start to fall into certain echo chambers of thought. But there are also different perspectives. So if you're naturally a person that likes to see different sides of things, you'll find yourself in that. You'll sink deeper into who you are with these apps. You'll sink deeper into who you are. So if you're a gamer that really likes games, you're gonna see more of that content. If you're a gooner that likes to goon, you're gonna see more of that content. And I also noticed that the algorithms they're strange at times, and there's consistencies and inconsistencies that I notice with these apps. I have to ask myself 3 questions, and you can ask yourself this too if you like. Why are you there? How much time do you spend there per day? Does it add or take away from your goals in your life? And how you answer those questions should dictate if you should delete it or maybe regulate the time spent on those apps. My form of entertainment is often learning things. I do like funny videos too, but it's just so easy to over consume. It's like having candy. And if you got a sweet tooth, you know what I'm talking about. Like, you'll eat food and then I want something sweet. You go get something sweet and you just start eating the candy and you don't stop. And then eventually, like, you out of candy. And you're like, what the fuck happened? Like, who ate this shit? It was you. It was you. It was you the whole time. So why are you there? Like, what purpose are you serving by being on that social media? Are you really connected to the people that are your mutuals? Are you really selling something? Do you really provide a service? Or are you there for attention? How much time do you spend on it per day? Like, that matters. Because if we're spending 11 hours looking at a screen, let's not talk about, I mean, do we have to even mention the physical issues from that, but like also the mental, emotional issues that can come from that? Because we know a lot of conversations are politically charged, are in echo chambers, are propagandistic, and can change how you view the world. And does it add or take away from your goals in your life? Does it add value or take away? And I think for the vast majority of people that use social media, it's a net negative for you to be on social media as much as you are. Some people will try to argue that it's because they're visible, and I just don't think that unless you're providing a service, selling yourself or a product, that you should be on it that much. It's just not your job. It's not your business. As a matter of fact, people watching becomes your business because you start watching people's content. You just consume. Consuming becomes your business. And unless you're a reaction channel, you're not getting paid for that. This video is supposed to help you raise the question of why are you on these apps? Because I've raised the question in myself first. I stared at the man in the mirror and I was like, what the fuck am I doing on these apps other than consuming? So yeah, that's why I deleted all my Meta apps, including TikTok. And like I said, I have personal opinions too, but I don't know. I might make a video about it. Who knows?